tough to not resign here. I mean, I think it's a top five team to play in the NHL.
But I can't think of a better person to talk about it with than somebody who has been and lived and represented Sweden before at the lower levels. Dallas Stars defenseman Nils Lundkvist joins us. Nils, how are you today?
What's up? Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys?
We're great. I'm not trying to start this off on the wrong foot, but because the Olympics are big,
you're stirring the pot right away.
You can see where I'm going. How are you really doing after yesterday's game?
Yeah, obviously tough loss for the Swedes, but yeah, close game, could have gone either way. Yeah, 3-3, kind of a coin flip, and yeah, tough one for the Swedes. They probably lost the tournament earlier, but yeah, it is what it is.
Were you more upset about the loss yesterday or the one to Finland in the group stage?
Probably the one to Finland. I would say
that's
that
what
was
I figured.
Tougher, and yeah, but yeah, they kind of screwed it up in the group stage, and then yeah, yesterday was a good game. Could have gone either way, and would have been great to see them advance, and yeah, couldn't figure it out earlier, but it is what it is. Tough one, but yeah, it's been some crazy games, so it's been very fun to watch.
Hey, Nils. Speaking of crazy, what are your thoughts on the 10 minutes of the 3-on-3 at the end of it? I mean, where do you sit with that whole thing?
I mean, I like the 10 minutes instead of just going like 5 minutes and then straight to the shootout. I think shootout is kind of boring and even more of a coin flip. But I don't know. It's tough because the games can't go on for I don't know, like a triple overtime would be tough in Olympics or stuff like that. But I feel like, I don't know, could you play 5-on-5 for 20 minutes or stuff like that? I don't really know a good solution of it, but it would be more like the overtimes are fun, and like when it's the game-winning goal, like, you know, you remember Crosby's goal in 2010. I believe that was 5-on-5, right? And yeah, I don't know how you would do it, but 5-on-5 would be even more fun.
It's a little helter-skelter when the season gets going, but now with this break, do you expect it to get as close to normal quicker, or do you think that most teams are going to have some adjustments again?
I think it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment period, but I think the teams that find their game earliest is usually the team who wins, and like find the small details, find the system, just like what to lean back on. Kind of, it's a little bit the same thing, even though the Christmas is only 3 days, but you're off for 3 days and you go right into a game. No, like some teams doesn't even have a morning skate, but now it's 3 weeks, so yeah, it will be interesting. I mean, it's the first time for me I had this long of a break, and I think it's the first time for a lot of guys that the break has been this long. So yeah, it's about finding the game and finding the rhythm right away. We were on a pretty good roll too before the break. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I believe it's a new thing for a lot of guys, I believe.
What's the biggest thing for you?
Oh, go ahead, Lutz.
Like, is it the wind? Is it the passing, or the timing of things? Or what's the biggest thing you think it's going to happen with you?
I think timing is the biggest thing for everyone. You think like you play 30 games and everything kind of just happens, and all of a sudden you're off for 2 weeks, and it's like, oh, how do I defend a 2-on-1 again, and how is a 3-on-2, and how it's just like you just need a couple reps, and then you're kind of getting in back to it. But it's about finding the game as quick as possible, and yeah, see where it goes.
So I want to talk about Nils a little bit, because Nils, I have a ton of respect for you and the way that you're playing the game now, and it kind of goes backwards for a little bit, unfortunately, because I don't even know how else to bring it up. So with the coach that was before Gully, that we're done with that. Playoff time and playing, whether it's playoffs or games, and you're playing 2-3 minutes and then you don't play, and I just think it's I can't say shitty, so I'm not going to say shitty. I just think
don't say that. That's bad.
To play the game. I'm going to get fined for that, but that's fine. But here's I want you to answer the question or how it feels to play with 7 defensemen first off, and going through that whole process, because it's ridiculous. But now the way that you're playing, and I want to talk about consistent partners too, but now you play a consistent shift, and we see what you're doing and what you're capable of and all this other kind of stuff. So it's like a 2-3 parter for me. But then I was like, I said at the end of that year, I'm like, now, this is a lead-in like Owen has. He rambles on forever before he asks a question. So here we go.
It's a conversation, Luds.
But the point is like I said at the end of the year, there's no way he's going to sign here. He's not coming back. And so I don't know if that had anything to do with what all happened in the offseason. But can you talk about why you did it, why you came back, and was it a change or something like that? And a little bit about how when teams do play, with 7 defensemen, how difficult it is. Or is it? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, the decision to resign, it was obviously, I think it's tough to not resign here. I mean, I think it's a top five team to play in the NHL. You're in for it to win. Can you find a role to stick in there and play good? Like, if you can find that, like, you're probably going to be able to play deep runs in the playoffs for a while. And we're a good group here, like good what do you say, mix of older, younger Europeans, Americans, Canadian, Russian, and Finns, obviously. And then we love it here, like from top to bottom. I think like coaches change. I have a lot of respect for everyone that's been here, and it's not an easy league to just break into. So I mean, Nas has been here since I got here. He's been working with me, like always being very good to me and just trying to learn and stuff like that. And now Gully has been coming in with a lot of new energy and some new stuff to lean on. And yeah, it's been good. And then playing with 7Ds, not fun, I think. I don't think anyone really loves it, but it's different for sure. And like if you play 2, 3, 4 minutes, it's not very easy to do something, but you got to take what's given sometimes and learn from that. But 60 is preferable, I think everyone thinks.
I know that the time in Dallas hasn't, as Luds was talking about, always been perfect, but are you, as you look back when you were with the Rangers, are you happy you moved to the Stars?
Oh yeah. I think the trade that happened was really good for me, and I don't regret it, and I think it's been awesome to be here. Like the last, I think it's 4 years now. Me and my wife, we love it here. As I said, like the organization is great, gym is great. There's just a good mix of like wanting to win, but also good personalities around and what do you say, perspective of life here. And it's been great, even though, as you said, like life is up and down and you go through adversity, and I wished I was Miro to just step right into it and sign the big deals and stuff like that. So it's great.
So I know Luds is going to want to ask this, but I'm maybe going to jump him on this. What's the difference? Because you still have Alain Nasreddine as your defensive coach this year, and he was there with the last 3 years under Pete. But you guys are playing a different system defensively. It's notable. I won't speak for you, but I know Luds very much does not like watching man-on-man D-zone coverage, and he likes a lot more what he sees this year. Was it a difficult transition, and has it been good for your working with Alain? Does he have a little bit more freedom in what he wants to do?
I think it's like the system is obviously a different, and we play more with the Ds around the net, and you're not chasing guys around all the time and stuff like that. But I mean, we were pretty solid the couple.
You hit it on the head, Nils.
Like the last couple of years too, it was pretty solid. So. It's different. I think that both of the system has worked out pretty well, but hopefully we can find a way to amp this up a little bit and be as good as possible in April.
Nils, did you feel when Gully wanted to tweak it a little bit that there were times during games you went, oh man, I'm not supposed to be doing this anymore? Because I noticed where guys are like, whoa, where's he going? He's not supposed to be doing that. And anytime you change systems, it's going to take time, especially if you're playing it for 2, 3, 4 years, whatever it may be. So how was it for you? Did you pick it up and you knew right away, or did you find yourself kind of straying with someone once in a while?
Yeah, no, I think I played a lot of the exhibition games, which helped me, I think. But at the start, it was like, oh no, like where am I going? Like you kind of in no man's land. And yeah, for sure, it was a learning curve. But I think as soon as we kind of got it all together, it's pretty solid and pretty easy to read. And yeah, so no, it's been good.
So I want to stray away to something a little silly, but bear with me because I'm going to sound like a kindergartner at the best. There is a woman who, I don't know if she is Swedish or has a Swedish tie, that has an account that does proper Swedish pronunciation on Instagram and some other social media accounts, and kind of blew my mind because we've been saying Forsberg ever since Peter Forsberg was a thing back with the Colorado Avalanche a long time ago. And now, of course, we have Philip Forsberg and there's others, throughout, Anton and that kind of thing. And she said that the proper Swedish pronunciation is Forsberg, which sounds nothing like Forsberg. So we're getting it horribly wrong. And then it dawned on me that the Dallas Stars fans have been saying John Klingberg for a really long time, and it's really Klingberg. What are we doing wrong? Why aren't we saying Buddy?
Yeah, I mean, it's John Klingberg and Peter Forsberg. So yeah, no, I don't know. You guys run your own word.
And it doesn't bother you at all.
What's the deal, though, when players come in and the media guys are always asking, how do you pronounce your name? And so you go, okay, I thought it was this. So you pronounce. And then 4 months later, the next year, they want to change it back to something else.
Yeah, no, I used to think it's like, go with that. That if that's the easiest way, I think just go with that. So yeah, I'm like, it's not a big thing for me at all. So no, it's just easier for everyone that lives here to say it that way. So a little bit Americanized for sure.
Hey, I know Owen's going to say you got to get going here in a second, but I want to ask you about your partner, or at least the guy you played the most with this year, in Thomas Harley.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on Thomas and where he was at the start of the season? We all know it wasn't where he wanted to be or anybody else, but when you watch how he's come prior to the Olympics and now in the Olympics, and what it's like playing with him, and how do you adjust your game, if at all, when you're playing with Thomas?
Yeah, no, I think we started the year, me and Tom, and we only got like 3 games together, and I think we started pretty good, like really solid. Like we had a really good game in Winnipeg, and then I go down. I'm out for I don't know how many weeks it was, 7.5, 8 weeks, and then Tom also goes down and has some problem. So coming back from an injury isn't super easy, and I think it was probably a new thing for him too, and getting adjusted and getting your legs under you again and all these reads, and you sign a big ticket and expectations goes up and you want to maybe do a little bit more, but I think he really found his game lately, and now when you look at the Olympics, it's like, this guy is good. So yeah, it's super impressive. Like nothing really seems to phase him, and just super impressed on how he's like handling the game. Like every game feels pretty similar. Like if it's game 52, if it's overtime, or if it's all of a sudden you play with all the big names in Olympics against the best on best. Same thing with Four Nations last year and what he did for us last year when Miro went down. So I mean, he's awesome. He's a great teammate, great friend, and super impressed on how he handles, especially maybe like pressure situations and how everything goes into that.
Okay, so we could talk more about the injuries because you've had bad luck the last 2 seasons, and I know that's been hard. But I want to talk about the other side of it because you constantly are either winning or at near the top of the fitness challenges, the testings that they do, which, by the way, I don't think they're doing after this year. I think the new CBA gets rid of those. Was that particularly frustrating considering how much you are focused on fitness and being in the best condition that you can to then deal with injuries that are really not, you've put yourself in the best position to avoid those things and then you still get those. It's not your fault, but that's just the bad luck of being a pro athlete.
Yeah, no, I mean, injuries are tough and it's never fun. And with the stuff that I've been getting, it's hard to really protect yourself from, like, you could always think like maybe I can put myself in better positions and stuff like that. But with the injuries that has been coming, it's more of bad luck and like you're trying to think like, what could I do differently or could I have trained differently? But it's not really a way to come around it. And yeah, injuries is a part of the sport. I've been unlucky to have two pretty big injuries close to each other now. So knock on wood, I hope I'm done with injuries for a little bit. And yeah, as you said, like I'm taking big pride of being in good shape and make, what do you say, prepare myself to be ready for the season. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like the testing thing. Yeah, I also had 10, 20 weeks more than the other guys to train. So yeah, no, it is what it is. Like it's fun to know that you're in good shape, but yeah, it's good.
Hey Nils, do the guys ask you to do stuff in the off season, and then you wear monitors and stuff like that, and can they track you? Is there any of that stuff that they do? They monitor? No.
they
Okay.
can't.
If they did, I have a fix for it, because they tried doing that with me one year, and you had to put it into your computer or something like that, which everybody knows I don't know how to do that. But my fix was they just put the band and everything on my German Shepherd, and I let him run around in the yard.
It was just running around.
It was okay. I'm like, no, something screwed up with the monitor, so I don't think
that's a smart fix. But yeah, we're all good with that.
All right, Nils, we're out of time. I'm going to ask you one last thing as we go. I've been loving all the Winter Olympic events. If you were not playing hockey, which event at the Winter Olympics do you think you would be most suited to compete in?
Oh, good question. I mean, it's easy to say skating or something, but I'm a big fan of cross-country skiing and biathlon. We have a lot of athletes that's from my hometown that's doing really good in that, and you know, where I work out in the summer, my coach works with that too. So yeah, either that. I don't know if I would be super good, but I think that's a fun sports to watch. So cross-country skiing or biathlon for sure.
I was actually going to pick that.
Dogs out there.
I could see your VO2 max testing working well, grinding up those hills with the skis on.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know how good of a skier I am, but I can definitely ski. But yeah, it's cool what they can do.
Well, Nils, we really appreciate you coming on. You gave us a little extra time. I know we were greedy with it, but it's wonderful to talk to you. Thank you very much for joining us. And look, you got a lot of games and not a lot of days coming up. So best of luck as you guys get into the real grind of the season here.